What's up, YouTube? Got some bike parts in today. Got my handlebars, some other upgrades for my malus. This is my Dynamite Mongoose, which I put a 3x7 on, well, 3x on with the 7, but it does clutter up your handlebars. You gotta have 2 gears, you gotta get the gears to work right and all kind of mess. But I mean, you know, it's worked out for me, it really has. But we're searching online, and now I have a way to change my freewheel into a cassette, which was going to give me the gears that I have over there in a 1x setup. That's the factory 1x7, which is 14 to 28. If anybody knows about that, climbing with that mug is pretty rough. You're going to have to stand up. But what I purchased was a 26-inch rim cassette fat tire with through axle. Now I don't know what the people are going to chime in and say about this, being that it's a through axle, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this hole enough so that the through axle will go through it on both sides using the unibit, which that's going to go from the center and work its way out, so it should keep it centered up. So do that on both sides, and then I have a through axle bolt that I'm going to use to bolt everything down. Now I have another through axle bolt, but it's too short, so I'm having to source another bolt. But that was one bolt that I got that's a little too long, but it'll still work for what I need to do. So right now it's just sitting in there, but everything like it's gonna line up good. I mean, you know. And for anybody asking, Mongoose malus, that is the hub is a 190 millimeter hub. This is a 190 millimeter hub. This is a 197, but the differences is not enough to throw anything off. It still will go in between there. You just have to pull it out just slightly, not even really force it out too much, just a little bit, and it slips right in place, as you can see. So I'm about to drill that out, get it mounted, and put the gears back on, go through the gears, then mount the tire. And I have an extension, because you know you have to put an extension on here for the gears to go through. So I got an extension to go here so that it won't hit when it goes over. Got that extension. You got a bunch of videos on that you put on your factory derailleur so that it'll go over. And I have a 8-speed trigger shifter that I'm also going to put on when I do the handlebars and everything else. Yeah, I got a lot of parts, a lot of moving parts, but we're gonna get it all in, and I'll come back to you. What's up, YouTube? I promise you guys I'm gonna learn how to do that in the description thing. For some reason I can't do it. What I have is a Mongoose malus that I ordered a cassette rim for from the house. That's the factory derailleur, and this rim is a 12 millimeter through bolt rim. Of course, you see the extra long bolt because I didn't get the right size bolt, but I'm going to order another one that's going to be right. But on this, you have to drill out the corner where your regular rim would set in. You have to take your drill bit that's the same size as your through and drill it out just a little bit. Well, you know, just drill it out so it's even, so that the through bolt will go through there. And then you just tighten it down like you would any other. You have the other end that's fastened on the other side. This is the rim is a 26 by 197. This is a cassette. Well, I know you know it's a cassette. Gosh, it's a 8-speed cassette. 42 tooth is the biggest tooth, and 11 is the smallest tooth. And I got it all connected and hooked up, and I have a bike that I put, though I don't a bike that I put a 3x on it, and the gearing on here is comparable, if not better, in the high end for climbing than it is on the 3x. Because the 3x is using the 14x28 factory cog, and I'll show you that. The 3x is using the 28 by 14 cog, and this cog gives you better range than those three. And I'm saying the 3, but the 3x is, let me see, what's the 3x? The 3x, the largest gear is 42, the middle gear is 34, and the smallest gear is 24. And it's 14 through 28 in the gears. I don't know each individual ones, but 7 is 28, 1 is 14. When I did it on the computer where it says work out your gears, it showed that this setup would give me 28 miles per hour with 90, I think it's 90 watts. And then with 90 watts on the other drive system, the 3x, it would only give me 25 miles per hour. So better climbing and better top end speed with the switchover that I've done. It wasn't that hard. It was easier doing this switchover than it was putting on the 3x, running the extra cable, getting the derailleur. So I would recommend this all day long. Now you got one gear to deal with. It's fantastic. I put a trigger shift on here. A little bit more adjusting, but you see it. All the way up, back down. It skipped right there, but that's, I don't know, I just gotta do some more adjusting. Yeah. Skip right there. All the way down in low. That's 11. I might need to take some more of the chain off because I'm trying to get my chain amount right. That's all the way up. I think that derailleur can stretch out a little more. You have to pull that chain a little tighter. So I'll probably take a little chain off and run through the gears. Could be I don't have enough pressure on it. Yeah, I will be converting my Dynamite, my 3x. It's over here. I'm gonna be changing this up because I like that system better, but that's what I was talking about. Got the derailleur that I put there and the 3x. But this setup over here works better because I've ridden it already. I was just putting my trigger shift on it because I rode it with just not getting to the 11th gear. I rode it, I think it's 11, 13, what is it? 11, let's see what it says on here. 11, 13, 15, 20, 24, 30, 36, and 42. So yeah, when you get up past the 24, that's 24, right? Yeah, can't hardly see. Yeah, the 24. When you get into the 30, that's the highest gear on that 3x. And then when you get into the 36 and the 42, oh man, you can climb any hill with that, no problem. So just wanted to share. It was way easier to do than putting that 3x on. Yeah, I still gotta finesse that a little bit because it's wanting to climb up. Just gotta do some adjusting. Yeah, it's wanting to climb up. Well, it's still climbing up, but I'll get it worked out. I'll get the bugs worked out of it. But it's shifting. Probably because I ain't got no pressure on it. Like I said, I gotta take some of the chains off. See, more pressure I put on it. Cause I rode it and it, yeah, all the way up. Yeah. So when you're on the stand, I think if you know you've been dealing with bikes before, it's different from when you have the pressure on the pedals and you're pedaling, but it switches gears real good. Well, that's my little update for this one, and I'm gonna redo the other one. I'll probably show you a little more on what I did. All right. Oh, total amount came up to about $150 to do the changeover. All right, people.